Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roll 4 Gaming, your third place for two unapologetically nerdy gamers, all on one channel. My name is B. With me off screen, but with me nonetheless, is Danny. Say hello, Danny.
Hello, Danny.
From a distance. From a distance. No jokes, Scorty. I cannot promise you that we're not going to have any jokes. This is just chatting for now. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining us so far. Scorty and Pixel, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys so much. Doing well, doing well. Pixel, how are you this evening? Scorty, that's all we do is jokes here. Awful quiet. Can you guys hear me okay? I think so. Maybe it's just my own volume. Who knows? Good song. Thank you. My brilliant creative partner um did a fantastic job of finding some royalty free songs that we could play for intros and outros. Um and she is quite fantastic at that, so it was nice to do. I think the last stream that we had, I think I started off with uh Dear Maria, because we were talking anime the stream before, and it was just a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, it's so late. All of y'all are staying up so late all the time. Oh, Dia Maria's still playing? I thought I had paused it. I will update the check-in, my queen, obviously. Thank you so much. Actually, let's see if I can do that right now. Let's do that right now. My queen commands and I comply. So let's try that. There we go. Fantastic. All right, welcome in. Thank you, my queen, for joining us. We have a wild Mienshao in the chat. I'm not familiar with that Pokemon. I'm definitely more of an OG 151 guy, so I'm not as familiar with that. Hey, cool kids, how you doing? I saw that screen grab that you posted uh in the server. That was an awesome character that you created. Those eyes, they were just so bright. I loved it. Hope everyone is having an absolutely wonderful day slash evening. And as Danny would like to remind me, if it's still daytime out, congratulations, you still have daylight. Yeah, baby shark. Grayson wants to make sure that he gets on camera. Oh boy. Oh, you're playing No Rest for the Wicked. I haven't played that one yet. To be fair, the majority of my time pushing. Hello, hello, friendo. Welcome in, buddy. So good to see you. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I still haven't done the special donation for Frosty Tools. So I still get a cool down. I don't know why you're singing. Well, that would explain why I haven't played the game, because it just came out today. How are you enjoying it so far? Behold, Queen MyQ, a charming enchanter of clips and community. With a wave of their controller, they conjure laughter and camaraderie. As a master of the gaming realm and a guardian of positive vibes, they beckon you to join their royal cart. Whether it's a magical emote party or a quest for the best clip ever stream, every stream is an adventure worth embarking on. Will you answer the call? I love the Frosty Bot so much, and I also love doing the announcements in my announcer voice. It's just one of those simple pleasures of mine. I enjoy it so much. Silly voices, serious voices, I love doing them. Nikki, what is going on, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Doing well. Had a busy day today. It was quite busy. See, I told you Danny was still here lurking. Danny needs more Stardew Valley time, so she is definitely taking that. She has been sorely lacking the past couple of days. Yeah, busy day at work, but we got through it. Little unhinged today, a little bit more active in Discord than I have been recently. Um, Most of the people in the chat will know because I was being unhinged with y'all. But we are taking on a much more active role in the kingdom. Um, Today has been super crazy for me. Yeah, absolutely. I do setting stuff and remove some clips. Pixel, you never have any apology. Don't forget, this is a third place. There are zero expectations on you being here. You come here because you enjoy being here, and I love when you're here. Um, but we are taking a much more active role. Yeah, it's so excited for you guys. I'm amped, and I know Danny's really excited as well. I'm just a lot more vocal about my excitement because I'm the mouthpiece of the relationship. She's more of a behind the scenes excitement kind of thing. Um, but yeah, so we're taking on more active roles in the kingdom. Um, and we're going to be doing a lot more active talking about the kingdom on the channel, um, and really kind of having uh, not different kind of streams, but I want to make sure that we are spreading the good word of the kingdom that we found, that we were so lucky to stumble upon. It is a fantastic community. Oh, Gracker, my brother, thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy. Ooh, that went a little loud. Um, Appreciate you so much for coming in, Gracker. And thank you so much for those biddies. I to you. But yeah, we just so happened to stumble upon this community, and I think we actually found it. I think it was Gracker's stream that led me to Luna, which led me to Queen Mai, which led to the Kingdom, which is now just known as the Kingdom now. There is merging stuff that's going on. There is great structure and all sorts of fun things that are coming. So definitely make sure we keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in being a part of the kingdom, please just raise a hand, let me know. You can shoot me a DM. My DMs are open to all of you guys. And we will have in the scroll for all of the socials. The Kingdom Discord will be in there as well. We're going to work on seeing if we can get that connected to our Twitch stream and a whole bunch of other socials that'll be coming. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Really good stuff, exciting stuff. And I cannot wait to see what kind of awesome things are on the way. It's super exciting, Pixel. Absolutely. It's great. I hope you guys are all having an awesome evening. Now, as you all know, it is Thursday night, which means it's Kingdom Hearts night. As much as I would love to play more Baldur's Gate 3, because we all know I'm addicted to that game, we did get some good playthrough on Monday. So next Monday we'll be doing more Baldur's Gate 3. We do have, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2, man. It's gonna be Kingdom Hearts 2 did so many things better than Kingdom Hearts 1, I feel. The one thing that I'm not a huge fan of, and Danny can attest to this because I complain about it all the time whenever I'm playing the game offline, there's no dodge roll. The dodge roll was such an integral part of my combat skills in the first Kingdom Hearts, and the fact that there's no dodge roll in the second game, it just it cripples me. Um, but other than that, the game is fantastic. The combat is wild. The cutscenes are fantastic. And I can't wait. I'm not trying to blast through the game as fast as possible, but I know that I'm not investigating all the side quests as much as I could be because to this day, I still haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3, and I am so excited to get to Kingdom Hearts 3. Um, but I know that I also want to check out. I think it's either Birth by Sleep or Recoded. I know that there's one that talks about the Keyblade Wars and things of that nature from back in the day, and I know I want to investigate that. Um, Nearly Earhart, that's random. I do love how we have random trivia facts could just kind of pop up in our stream. Um, Also, Grayson, my goodness. My cat is requiring so much attention right now. And no, I'm not referring to Danny. She is part cat, though. Grayson is just requiring so much attention. He's just a big old floofball. Oh my goodness. I can't. So a couple of announcements. How was your light reading? Honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was not that bad at all. I read through most of it last night. When you told me to pace myself, I was already past pacing myself. I did go back and reread some of it. And it's one of those things where I'll kind of go through and digest bits and pieces of it. And that's where the part about having the console aspect of the tech team. Yeah, and it's something that I have tagged like kind of in the DMs. Like I have that saved so that way I can kind of go back and reference it. It is something that I'm gonna want to go back and kind of look at a couple of times. But that was why I wanted to bring up the console portion of it because I know on the tech team, um, most of because I know when we first started talking, you said that there's a lot of you guys that are PC gamers, which is fantastic, and I love that. But I want to make sure us console gamers get some love too. So, and a lot of issues that we had when we first started out was trying to navigate the console versus the computer, laptop versus the capture card, and all of that stuff. So that's where I thought I could bring my expertise in on the matter. And I can actually some people. Oh my, we appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, the kingdom has been nothing but good to us. And we appreciate you guys so much. Okay, fine. I'll show you off. Grayson appreciates you guys too, and we're gonna go on the screen. Look at this boy. Can you hear him purring? He's such a loud purr boy. He purrs so loud. Oh god, he's such a ham. Absolutely he is. Likes fleece and plush blankets. Yeah, just through all that. Yes, that is fantastic. And Pixel, feel free to reach out. Like I said, different capture cards are going to act a little bit differently and they're going to require to be set up a little bit differently. Danny and I went through, I think, 3 different kinds of capture cards before we found the right one that worked for us in our console and our setup. So everybody's setup is going to be slightly different, but it's good to be able to. The Elgato, you can't go wrong with an Elgato. The Elgato is like the Cadillac of capture cards and streaming components as far as I've come across so far. Um, I came across one. It was like an EVA Pro GX1 or something along those lines. I think I paid like $60 for it on Amazon, rough and tough, give or take. Um, but uh, it works exceedingly well. It does everything that we need it to do. Um, and it works on point. It gets the job done. Now, do I eventually want to upgrade to an Elgato? Sure. At some point, absolutely I do. But until then, I'm going to be happy with what I got. And that's kind of the big thing, especially when you're first starting out, is figuring out what's going to work to start off with. Because when you're first starting this journey, you don't want to sink tons of money into it. You want to get what you need to get started, and then you can kind of build it up. And that's why we're saving up, and we're eventually going to have, a PC, and we'll be playing PC games and stuff like that. But for now, we're going to stick with the consoles, and when we get a decent PC, we'll transition at that time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have a hard time letting go of console gaming. But I did tell Danny that if we, eventually when we get the decent gaming PC and we can stream on it, I will be buying a copy of Baldur's Gate 3 for the PC. Just because all the mods and stuff like that come with it. A decent laptop, some decent space and RAM. I have an external hard drive for my PC games so they don't overrun my laptop and make streaming more difficult. Nice. Upgraded my Xbox a few months ago. Absolutely, yeah. And that's what you got to do. You got to do bits and pieces, you know? Yes. Baldur's Gate 3. God, I love that game so much. Like, I look forward to Monday nights before Thursday night is done. It's such a good game. It's so good. I love playing it on console, but there are things that act differently on the PC versions that I'm definitely looking forward to. Um, like I said, the mods. That there are mods that are on there that expand the different races that you can play, different classes and subclasses you can play, different spells that are available, all that sort of stuff. And I think that's kind of cool. But tonight, guys, tonight is Kingdom Hearts. I have now made a Dirge Paladin and a Dirge Barbarian. I would love the first character that I created for Baldur's Gate 3 was my Paladin Theron. Very first D&D character I ever played. Not the first character I made, first character I ever played in a campaign. And I accidentally became an Oathbreaker almost immediately. And yeah, that was the account that Danny and I were playing jointly. I haven't played a barbarian though. I have too much fun playing as Karlach as a barbarian. There's a wild Vulpix in the chat for anybody playing the Pokemon community game. That's an OG 151, and we know how much we love first generation Pokemon here. There we go. Everybody get in there. Now, last we left our adventurers on the Isla de Muerta, Port Royal, or as some people know it as, Pirates of the Caribbean world. Couple of other things that are coming up, guys. I know we've mentioned it a couple of times, but we do have a charity event that we're going to be doing in May. The date might switch a little bit. Always have Laura playthrough going, first ever character. That's awesome. I love that. I love how you can take most of your D&D characters and make them into BG3 characters, but that's another reason why I want to play on PC, because the classes, subclasses, and races all get expanded and are more closely tied to D&D. But, ooh, nice. Danny and Pixel getting the Vulpix. Nice catch, guys. But we're going to be doing the Stack Up charity stream on makeup and gesture costume right off the bat. Need mods. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Getting chased down by pirates. Yeah, go light a fire. Sure. There we go. Nope. Ho, ho, ho. Now, see, these guys are kind of tricky because you can only do damage to them while they're in the moonlight. Anyway, got sidetracked. Do apologize for that. We're going to be doing our charity fundraiser for Stack Up. It's going to be in May. The date might shift a little bit just because we have a couple of conflicts on our end, but we are still shooting for the May time frame. Never be complete without their jingles. Very nice. And Stack Up, if you haven't heard us talk about it already, guys, they are an organization that focuses on mental health through gaming. They do events both for veterans and active service members. Very nice. They also do citizens as well. Bless you, darling.
Thank you.
Brass Monkey, number one in the field, number one in your hearts. Brass Monkey, little unhinged on that stream. I can only imagine what was going on. You and your Minecraft madness. Trying to contact me about my car's extended warranty. Miss Minecraft, go back to playing it, dude. Nothing's stopping you. Brass Monkey audio played at the perfect time with that clip. Yeah, it did sync up very, very, very nicely. I always found it so interesting that they did so many things specifically pulled directly from the movie. You're not wrong, Brass Monkey. You're not wrong at all. It's the last piece. Or is it? Sure wasn't. Why did she say her name was Turner? Ooh, that's a great question. I did. Just the one time, though. Pixel wants to know if you ever get so mad at your hair, you just want to chop it all off.
I understand
Thank
the
you.
feeling, but I would never actually want to because I look really bad with really short hair.
I don't know, you got a pretty cute face.
Yeah, but when you take the hair away, I look like an old man.
Oh.
I'll wear bald cap for you sometime.
I was gonna say, that's weird, because then we just look like a couple of old dudes.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you're into, I think we need to have a different conversation off screen.
Super isn't. Okay. Sorry, Sneaky. I still love you. Face framing parts make me angry. They're too feathery. Ah, I get that. I get that. I mean, I don't experience it because I've never had hair that long, but I can get the frustration, stuff constantly being in your face.
Yeah, no.
Remember when everybody was crazy about Justin Bieber and they were constantly like flicking their hair out of their face? I remember because we just watched the Glee episodes recently. It was magnificent. Yeah. I'm glad Jason got that role too. He's a good guy. Brass Monkey, not only number one in the fields, number one in your hearts, but number one wingman. 2 weeks too long. It's like oh my goodness. There we go. The real ones aren't to be trusted. Honestly, there's a lot of people out there that look good with shaved heads. Not everybody. Not everybody can pull off a shaved head look. Just saying. Just like not everybody can pull off a mullet. Although I had a coworker that had a mullet for an unacceptably long amount of time. And it wasn't because he thought that mullets were cool. It was just that he was too lazy to go get a haircut. Thank you. Doing cosplay and acting like student. Honestly, that's legit. I'm 100% on board with that. Yeah. Actors do it all the time.
I lost the plot. Actors do what?
Shave their head so it doesn't like itch under their wigs and stuff like that.
Ah.
Yeah. Save a baby for a burning belly and then start to speak. Yeah. Yeah. That baby went on to become Dr. Phil. Maybe a bad example. Although this is a genuinely true story. I was a part of a volunteer firefighting house when I was younger. Oh, Tom Radio with the raid. Coming in with 8 people. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Hi, guys. Tom Radio. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's do. Let's see if it'll let me. Oh, still tried giving a special shouty. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is B, and welcome to Roll4 Gaming. Danny is in the wings. She's having an off evening this evening, but she is still here in the chat, being as unhinged as always. Welcome in. Radio, how was your stream, buddy? Tell me all about it. What were you playing? Elden Ring, fantastic, fantastic. I'll admit, as much as I have a lot of face-to-face patience, like when it comes to like dealing with people and customers and other individuals and stuff like that, I did not have patience for that game, man. I tried to kill the same thing 3 times, died all 3 times, and then I was just like, I don't think this is for me. And I felt so bad because that was a gift game that Danny got for me because she heard me talking about other people playing it. So I felt bad. And every now and again I get the urge to go back and play it again. But I haven't yet.
Which one's that?
Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, I really thought like that was one that you super wanted to play.
I know, I know, I know, I know, and it's fair because it's a game that I talked about a lot because it's a very popular game. So, Radio Tom, it's so funny you mentioned that. We are playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 to be specific. We're going through the line of succession. We started off with Kingdom Hearts 1. We're going in release order, not necessarily, well, we're going in the order that is recommended online. That makes the most sense. It's kind of a hybrid between chronological order and oh, thank you so much for the follow. Derpington is here. Grayson, I didn't know you had a Twitch account. Sorry, our cats are super derpy. I love that name so much. Not a problem at all. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you guys so much. My name is B. Danny is off in the wings. We are Roll for Gaming, super nerdy gamers. We're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 tonight. On Monday nights, we typically do Baldur's Gate 3. Did you do the thing? And that's why I have the best partner on the internet, and I will fight you all over it.
Don't forget it.
And don't you forget it. Hark, the Radio Tom, a jesting bard from the Shire of SW, Wisconsin, weaves tales across varied realms, from the treacherous seas and the Sea of Stars to the mystical lands of Elden Ring. They embark on quests with humor and heart. As a poker rogue, they... Guess we don't get the second half of that. When we do, I'll pick up where we left off. I don't know. I mean, they're keeping us in suspense. It must be really good, though. It's like I suddenly died. Like when I play Elden Ring, I just suddenly die. The wind shifts and my guy just falls over. One time at Bandcamp, he performed a saxophone solo and impressed the governor of California. And he tried to get him to stunt double hit movie Kindergarten Cop. Funny story. When I was younger, I actually wanted to play the saxophone so badly. Went to the band teacher who directed the band and stuff like that. And he looks at me and he says, "You know what? We have enough saxophone players play the clarinet. It's pretty much the same thing." I was so disheartened. And there it is, guys. As promised, by royal decree, we beckon thee to the Kingdom Discord server. So if you are a streamer, and if you're hanging out with us, please, please, please make sure you pop into not just the Roll for Gaming server, check out the Kingdom server too, guys. We have a lot of awesome stuff going on in that server. Great people, fantastic community that has been nothing but good to us. Make sure we get in there, check it out, poke your head around. Ton of great content creators in there. I'm genuinely running out of great things to talk about this community. That's how highly I think of it. Oh my god, my teacher never taught me how to read music either. He was just like, "Oh, when the notes go up this way, you play the higher notes, and when they go down, they go lower notes." And it's like, okay. So then I taught myself how to play the Looney Tunes theme.
Only logical.
Only logical course of action. Oh, you were a drummer? You know what? I see that. I see that, dude. You got a drummer's build. I just pretended to play trombone for 3 years. This place is not accessible. Go to Port Royal. Newscast update from Roll4 Gaming's realm. Pixel Rabbit TTV is gearing up for a BG3 on their trusty tech arsenal. Alara the Clown Bard reigns as their eternal D&D muse. Meanwhile, Wild Vulpix was snagged by Danalore and Pixel Rabbit TTV in chat's frenzy. The Radio Tom's Elden Ring raid, fresh faces to our digital court. And amidst the saxophone dreams and trombone schemes, Pixel Rabbit TTV shared their cosplay capers. Stay tuned for more adventures. Yep. And that is how you do it. TRS, welcome in. Thank you so much for the lurk, buddy. We appreciate you. Thank you for hanging with us. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Oh, boy. Hey, there be pirates on this ship. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Frosty is incredible. And Danny just helped ensure that we're able to do the notifications a bit more frequently. Yo! Stop it. Stop it. Gotta get him out into the moonlight. Yeah, these pirates are tricky in the sense that you can only damage them when they're in the moonlight, when they have their skeletons exposed. But when they're in the shade and they're protected from the moonlight, they don't take any damage. See? Yeah, the FrostyBot tool is incredible. If you're a streamer and you don't have the FrostyBot yet, you absolutely should look into it. It is such a great engaging tool to add to your chat. Boom! Oh yeah, why? Why choose the name? Does it have anything to do with the fact that you're Orlando Bloom and you're kind of hunky? Kind of. Like a lot of these things are just ripped straight from the movie. Would have been so awful. Like, I'm almost positive they just took that line from the movie and just dubbed it over the scene in the game. Captain Jack Sparrow. Technically. Hello! B once auditioned for Pirates of the Caribbean as Jack Sparrow, but the director decided it would be best if B was the composer, so B used his clarinet skills to write one of the most epic scores in cinema. He and Johnny Depp are still best friends to this day, but he actually just calls him Johnny. True story, I was actually there at the trial, but I had them just kind of blur me out, because I didn't really want the attention. Thank you, my love. We have a second cat on the couch, but we're gonna play it super cool.
He's here for Grayson.
He is.
Look at this.
They're touching.
They're holding hands.
If anyone ever says that we are not allies, I will direct them to our cats because our cats are super gay for each other, and we ship it so hard.
Yeah, we're okay with it.
Oh, you're working on a painting? Ooh, I love that. What medium are we using? Are we using oil paints? Are we using pastels? Watercolors? Or are we going way outside the box? Cats are mother sisters. Twice the cat, double the purr. That's true, but Grayson purrs loud enough for multiple cats, if we're being honest. Mother sisters, is that like sister wives? Kind of?
Who did that?
The logistics must be just unreal.
Oh no, what happened?
What happened to what?
Larry.
Larry? Oh no. Did he have a rough day at court?
The lawyer?
Yeah, he practices law by day.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Lawyer by day, baker by night, because he does the biscuits.
Naturally. I'm sorry.
Retrieve the medallion quickly. I don't know where the medallion is. Sure can. I think that's the medallion. Well, hopefully he is doing well, buddy. All the best to Larry. Sick today, very solitary, hid in the closet all day until. Oh, poor buddy. I'm sorry he's not feeling well. Oh boy. That's fine. I'll take him. I'll take them all on. Hey, what is going on, buddy? Long time no see. We haven't come across Riku in this game yet. Not that we know of. See, exact same line from the movie. Welcome in, R1. Good to see you, buddy. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, friend. Cocaine lines. He'll be right as rain. Heartless stay? Bet. Bring it. Hello, hello, Milmino. Welcome in, friendo. Thinking about moving to Boston. It's tight and it's expensive, but great to hang out with you sometime. Good work, Barbosa. Who knew it'd be this easy? Barbosa, you coward. That's the last time I trust a pirate. Powder kegs are ready, Captain. Then I bid ye farewell. Go get some involved in any more Lovecraftian rituals. What is prompting the move to Boston, R1? What are we gonna do? We'll be blown to smithereens. Why struggle, mate? A pirate knows when to surrender. You serious, Jack? Your average pirate, anyway. Which, of course, he is not. Every friend didn't want to leave so peacefully. Great. It's good. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll send you his business cards. Boston does have sexy food. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not this size by accident. First, we've got to see to the gunpowder. I'm not about to lose this ship. I still don't plan to trust pirates again. Wise policy, lad. Captain Jack Sparrow. We'll take Donald with us now that we have our wisdom form. I'm okay with that. Do have new abilities, but I don't have any AP to do it. Closing out 4 targets in midair. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. I just really enjoy doing funny voices, especially if they're ones that I can kind of sort of imitate. I could probably still do my my Donald Duck. The problem is that I have to project so much and I have to do it so loud that it would not be pleasant for the stream. Nice. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, that's part of our general vernacular.
What?
Let me get a large ice regular. And yes, it has to be ice. It doesn't matter how cold it is. You have a PC now? Oh, that is juicy. I love that. Have you played anything on it yet? And if not, what's the first game you plan on playing? Yeah, a lot. Nice. That's fair. Are you going to stream any of them? There's a Hariyama in the chat. Sorry, Brass Monkey, you do not own any great balls.
Oh. Sweet.
Just gotta focus on these. Hey, bud. Sorry, I have Rufio pretending to give me love and attention and affection.
Oh, he was really into that.
He kind of liked it. He gave me a good solid nuzzle. Ooh, gained an item slot. Very nice. Valorant, then Phasma. Ooh, Phasmophobia? I heard that was super spooky. You giving me purrs right now, bud? My goodness. Go back to the island of Isla de Muerta, shall we? You stay with the ship, lass. I'll do no such thing. We could die in there. Dear William is fine. Trust me. Don't trust pirates. I'm not a fool, Jack. Then trust me instead.
Sorry.
It's okay. Brass Monkey proving why he is hashtag the very best. Sora, Donald, Goofy, bring Will back safely. Oh, another one of those. Still not strong enough to fight those guys. I think I read online it's recommended that you be at least level 25 before you start doing those. And I'm just a few levels shy. I do want to do some of those battles though, because I don't remember them the first playthrough. I think it's something extra that was added on after the remix. Come on. There we go. Ugh. Donald keeps zapping these dudes. And they keep getting stuck moving slowly in the areas where they're invulnerable. Welcome back, buddy. Sorry, I have an opportunity to give scritches, and I am legally obligated to do so. You can ask Larry, he'll tell you. Let me see if he'll let me scoop him casually. That's a negative. I'm not allowed to do so. I pushed my luck. I should have known better. I should have just been content with the scritches. I had consent for that. I should have been okay with it.
But he's back.
He is back.
Yeah, he won't let me come up there, so it's not just like...
There we go. Just gonna keep blowing these things up. Get as much moonlight in here as possible. I also don't remember these crown things. Thank you, Tiny But Green, for the follow. So glad I was able to catch you earlier, buddy. Hope you had a wonderful remainder of your stream. Of course, of course. Any friend of Choppa and Stitch is a friend of Roll4 Gaming, and I am so glad I was able to catch you live. I loved play the Mario games. I don't think I ever played that one. I did a lot of the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, things of that nature. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Phasmophobia, not that spooky when you know what you're doing. Well, then it'll be terrifying to me because... Oh, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2. Absolutely. We're going through them from the bottom to the top. All the way to Kingdom Hearts 3. Never played Kingdom Hearts 3. Hark, in the realm of Twitch, a valiant variety streamer emerges from England's green lands. Behold, Tiny But Green. With feline familiars Timmy and Gigi by their side, they embark on epic quests from the sun-kissed isles of Super Mario Sunshine in the treacherous depths of the Tartarus in Persona 3, whether slaying dragons in Skyrim or mastering spells in Final Fantasy VII. We're going to talk about that in a second. Join them on their gallant crusade towards Twitch affiliate glory. So, Tiny But Green, how many followers are we away from affiliate? Got that free cat content? Check it out. Look at him back there. It looks like he's attacking my mic. Yeah, I got turned around. Oh, there we go. Ah. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. What is your cat called? So we have 12 away. All right, guys. We've got... I'm showing that we have enough people that we could probably go and get him so much closer. We could get Tiny But Green so much closer. Please do me a favor. Click on Tiny But Green, give a follow, I got to pop into the stream a little bit earlier. Super funny, great content, good video game player, great kind of content. Definitely the kind of person whose streams you want to check out on the regular. Um, and to answer your question, Tiny But Green, we have 3 cats. And Brass Monkey Live is not that far off. The oldest of them, my cat, his name is Grayson. Grayson Oliver, to be specific. He is named after Dick Grayson, the best Robin there ever was. I will die on this hill. Damian Wayne is a very close second when it comes to Robins. I digress. But also Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow. In case you can't tell by that and the Dragon Ball Z shirt, I am a huge nerd. But I also grew up playing the Final Fantasy games, hence why I said we would circle back to Final Fantasy. Man, I keep getting tagged. Absolutely. Hashtag Nightwing. Hashtag best ass in the DC. And that's just me. That's voted on. Ow. Let's just cure me a little bit there. How's about that? Yeah, so that's Grayson. He is the oldest of the 3. Grayson Oliver. And then there is Remus Lupin, who is a smaller, short-haired version of Grayson. But they're not related at all.
And he's not that small.
And he's
smaller
yeah.
than Grayson.
Yeah, he's not that small. He's just smaller than Grayson. But Grayson is also part Maine Coon. So many cats will be smaller than Grayson.
And Remus is pretty hefty.
Absolutely. Some here and there, like Final Fantasy X. Yeah, Final Fantasy X is legit. It's a great game. I enjoy it. 8 has been my favorite since childhood. It holds a very special place in my heart. I used to play it with my younger brothers. It was my favorite for the longest time. I also really enjoy Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy 16 was a really, really good action-based one. It's the newest installment into the franchise, and it's really good. And then the smallest of the 3 cats, the one who was on the back of the couch there a little bit ago, his name was Rufus Zuko. We call him Rufio, but he is essentially named after 2 of Dante Bosco's best characters, Rufio from Hook and Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And how is Danny addicted to Stardew Valley? I am getting the nod of approval.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. It absolutely is an Avatar: The Last Airbender reference. You caught that. Good eye. Thank you. Grayson was the only one that I can take credit for. I helped with Rufus, but it was primarily Danny. She's a big Harry Potter fan. To clarify, Harry Potter fan, not a J.K. Rowling fan. But she named him Remus Lupin. We've actually been talking about potentially changing the name. I don't think we've talked about potential...
Because of how much I dislike.
Yeah. Haven't talked about what the replacement would be.
It was going to be Victor, and then you reminded me about Victor Crumb, and I was like, ugh.
Oh, but he's half shark. Have you seen him zoom around?
Oh, sweetie. He does transform into a shark.
Yeah.
He's not half shark.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
know.
That could exist. So
I mean, it could, but no. I know he transforms into a shark in the Goblet of Fire most specifically the second challenge when they had to go underwater and Harry Potter used gillyweed so that way he could grow gills and breathe underwater. And Victor Crumb I can't remember if he got Hermione or if he left her behind. But I know that like she was one of the people that was like underwater in the movie.
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah. I was gonna be a dick and be like, yeah, but who gave him the gillyweed? Because it's different in the books and the movies. And then I was gonna be like, yeah, and this is where all our problems began.
Yeah, because I didn't read the books.
Yeah, I know. I'm rubbing it all the time. I'm so
I know,
sorry.
I know. Didn't he gets the gillyweed in the movie? Part of me wants to say Mad Eye. Or was it Snape? No, Snape didn't give him the gillyweed. Nope.
In the movies, it's Neville. In the book,
Ah.
Dobby.
Dobby's a real one. You've got a question? Oh. Bro, that's the Lone Ranger. Oh. Can you recall which classic TV series returned with us now in the thrilling days of yesterday at the start of each episode? That's the Lone Ranger. You know what? I'm with you on that one, Brass Monkey. Milmino, I just paused the game here real quick because Danny and I were actually talking about it the other night. We genuinely love the questions that you ask. You ask questions that like stop and make us think for a hot second, and actually like it's not something that you can just answer off the cuff, you know, except for the Critical Role one. That one I knew hands down. There was no discussion about it, but love your questions. Oh, no worries. And also, Brass Monkey, good on you for getting that one. So we are going to give you a freebie for celebration. Playing a TikTok animated video basically talking about the dangers of commissioning artists online. Do you think it would be better if it was colored or black and white? Colored one takes more effort, so I was wondering if it would be worth it. Ooh, interesting. I feel like it would depend on how you present the black and white. The black and white... Oh, there's a sand slash in the chat for anybody playing Pokemon community game. Goofy too. The black and white can come off as very artsy depending on how it's portrayed. The color is going to catch the eye a little bit more, in my opinion. But if I see something that is in black and white and I'm scrolling through my FYP and something catches my eye in black and white, it would definitely stand out as black and white. Again, ripped straight out of the movie. What about you, babe? Did you want to weigh in on that one? Or?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was getting very angry at my scarecrow.
I'm sorry you got angry at your scarecrow.
No, it's okay. I really should be mad at myself, but I'd much rather be angry at the scarecrow who did nothing wrong than...
Okay. Well, I mean, it's an inanimate object. It's okay to take our anger out on an inanimate object sometimes.
Yeah. What was the question?
So the question is that Milmino is going to be doing an art-based TikTok, and they want to know because color takes more effort, would it be worth it to do the effort to do the color or black and white? And Milmino, if I'm misrepresenting the question, please let me know. And Brass Monkey gave you a high five.
Ah.
Yo. Not cool, Barbosa. Bro just keeps shooting me.
Okay. So I would say do black and white if you're not really feeling the color, and do a color one when it's something you're like super jazzed and passionate about doing.
Okay.
That way you're not like begrudging it and all the extra effort you're putting in.
Well, that makes sense.
Because then when you're like, oh, I'm really inspired to make this with color, it'll be a much better video because you're that much more excited about it.
Let's use this wisdom form. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we do TikToks here on this account too. Usually it's a lot of the time where we're taking clips and we're making TikToks out of them. But yeah, it's definitely something that you want to make sure you get a lot of engagement for. And I feel like, and Milmino, correct me if I'm wrong, because you're the artist, not me. But I feel like it would be a lot easier to bust out the art in black and white. So it would be a lot easier to crank those out faster as opposed to spending more time on creating fewer. Is that correct? Damn, dude just shot me twice. 3 times. It's got to reload at some point. TikToks of Larry have been getting like 80 likes. I need to spread his brand out more. For sure. Well, hey, if you're looking to spread your brand out a little bit more, you could always join the Kingdom Discord and find some great resources and awesome new people that you can exchange that stuff with. Now, Momino, and again, this is your format, so you tell me if I'm being absolutely ridiculous. Um, would it be feasible to do a piece of art that starts off as black and white, and then you kind of tape it off and you do color on the other half of it? Or do you mostly do like on an iPad and stuff like that? Or a tablet, I guess. It doesn't have to be an iPad. For informational animation. Gotcha. So I would say if you want to focus on the message and the information that you're trying to give out, black and white might be the way to go. It's probably going to catch the eye. Um, and it will allow you to spend more time focusing on the information that you're trying to deliver and the message that you're trying to send, as opposed to spending that time coloring and shading and making sure everything looks amazing, which your art is amazing anyway. Um, but spending that extra effort, it could be more geared toward information and teaching than, excuse me, as opposed to, coloring and shading with different colors. I hope that helps. Nice try. You're most welcome. Good for them. Oh. He's a teenager. Leave him be. Don't go picking on him. Oh. His compass. Oh, savvy. If anybody wanted to make me do a shot, I wouldn't be mad at it. I did reactivate it. It's one of the challenges of being a VTuber. Can't easily bang out short form videos. That makes sense. I've thought about getting a VTuber for Danny for the times that she doesn't feel like being on camera but still wants to interact. But to get a good one, not cheap. Could start with a PNG tuber. Ooh, I might have to pick your brain on that one. Hydrate. You got it, bud. Oh, we got the Follow the Wind. A lot cheaper? Good to know. Appreciate that. Okay, we got 2 worlds that are opening up. And I believe Agrabah is the next one. I think it goes Agrabah, then it goes Halloween Town. I am excited to go to Halloween Town. One, because it's Halloween Town. Who doesn't love Halloween Town on the night before Christmas? If you don't, that's not the kind of person that I want hanging around. First off, kidding. But second off, I also get gravity magic there, which is dope and helps with a lot of things, story-related things. But, excuse me, I think Agrabah is next. A very basic version, 2D images, one with mouth open, one closed. And whenever Danny talks, her mouth opens. If you want it more complicated, you can have emotions. Emotions are complicated. Sometimes they're a little too big for our bodies, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this has teeny ships. Much better defense. Better boosters. Absolutely, yeah. We're going to go high wind level 5. I do like having the teeny ships. It helps for better blasting radius. And that's the motion that it makes too, like that. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Anybody remember the Rescue Rangers from back in the day? No?
No, you're old.
Monterey Jack. Hello, Books and Keyblades. Hello, hello, dearest friend. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. Books definitely gets one of those. Are you going to do it? You going to do the thing? There we go. There we go. Hark, the realm of Twitch, a gentle soul known as Books and Keyblades doth wield both tome and key with grace. A guardian of hearth and faith, they till the lands of Stardew, while sharing wisdom from the good book of Luke, with spells of Disney magic and fresh coiffure. They beckon ye to fellowship and merriment, gather round for tales, crops, and camaraderie, where every heart is cherished and every spirit is valued. Dini is tilling some land on Stardew Valley herself currently. Sort of. She's doing stuff. Ooh, interesting. Thank you so much for popping in, Books. You know we appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going good on your end. I know you just did some traveling recently and had to be on the road for some stuff. So, you know, hope you're doing well. Boom. Also, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, we do have some fun stuff coming up. We are a far more active member of the kingdom now. So we will be actively promoting it and looking for awesome people to join us in kingdom parties and stuff along those lines. We do have the Discord, and we do encourage you guys to take advantage of it. Go in there, check it out. A lot of awesome resources, even better people in there. Active, funny, awesome people. Please make sure you go and you check it out. We also have a stream coming up in May. We're going to be teaming up with Stack Up, and we're going to be doing a charity for mental health through gaming. That's kind of their whole thing. We're thinking it's going to be sometime in the middle of May. We thought we had a finite date figured out. That might be shifting and changing just because of a couple of things that we have going on our end. But we're still hoping for that May time frame. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah. My goodness. It's Morphin time. It's gonna be May. It absolutely is gonna be May. Oh. Oh my goodness, we just barely made that. There's a wild Chinchu in the chat. Thank you. No. It's okay. I appreciate you. Would you mind pouring, my love? They're a little far away from me.
Yeah, do you have a preference?
I'd like the rum chata, please. Doing something a little bit different, guys. We're still going. We're pretty much done with that blue raspberry Malibu.
It's rough.
It was rough, but we got through it. Yeah, I can tell that was Ramus. That was just in the cat box. You do. Love you. Morphin time.
Pterodactyl.
Dragon Zord. Oh, yeah, that's good. That was so good. Yeah, level 2. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks throughout May. Shouldn't be too many changes from a Roll For gaming perspective. We're going to be moving some things around in our server, in our Roll For Gaming server. If you guys are already there, feel free to check it out. Nobody got the Chinchu. Sorry, Brass Monkey. We're going to have more Kingdom stuff in there, links to Discords and things of that nature. We'll also be making sure that certain individuals, we kind of plug them in the server when we go live. So we'll make sure that you guys don't miss any of the fun and the action. We're probably going to try to be a little bit more consistent in the Kingdom parties. I don't want to promise anything just because of schedules and things of that nature, but I think if we're able to work in, a kingdom party every other weekend on a Friday, I think that would be a lot of fun. Um, we are thinking of, instead of doing dual community goals, this is something Danny and I were talking about recently, doing more of, instead of dual, like dueling, dual as in it affects the both of us, community goal. Um, and one thought was to have us start up a Stardew Valley joint record and stream that. How would you guys feel about that? It's Iago. Explain that one more time. Not a problem, Books and Keyblades. Do it. So we're going to pause. So instead of Danny and I doing dueling community goals like against each other, seeing as you guys have been maxing out both of them anyway, we're going to do a dual community goal, as in it's something for the both of us.
So DUEL versus DUA.
Correct. Linguistically, that's the difference. Um, so it's going to be, instead of, oh, have B do this or have Danny do that, it's going to be when we reach a certain amount of points, a number of which we have not landed on yet, it'll be Danny and I both have to start up a Stardew Valley record. That's a joint record that we play together on stream. And it's a punishment for me because cozy games, and it's a punishment for Danny because she'll have to downgrade to all the basic equipment and teach me how to play the game as we're playing the game. So it'll be a sufficient punishment for the both of us. And we all know how much you guys love torturing me, so I'm cool with it. Doing dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm romancing.
All our money.
Make sure I'm romancing the right customer, the right people.
Oh no, you can romance whoever you want.
There's no right answer on that one.
I mean, there is, but
yeah.
You can still be the wrong person.
See? Defeats the heartless. But I think that would be fun. I think those are kind of the fun things that do well on the community streams and on the Kingdom Party streams. 1 billion points. I don't think it would be 1 billion points. I know you probably have that many, Brass Monkey. But I don't want you just blowing out that record in one day.
I mean, they can only do 2,000 at a time.
That's true.
I think 60,000 would be a good goal for that.
Honestly, I was thinking 50K. I was thinking that 50K was going to be the number. And then if we raise 50,000 channel points toward the goal, then Danny and I will stream a joint record together. We're also working on different type of milestones for when we do the charity fundraiser for the mental health through gaming. Shouldn't have been that difficult to say. For Stack Up, we're going to do milestones for every amount that we hit. I think we're going to shoot for a goal of probably $300, give or take. Either 250 or 300. We haven't landed on a number yet. We got to talk to Coin about that one and see what sounds feasible, what sounds reasonable. But as we get to certain levels, certain things will be unlocked. I think at one point, I'll probably end up coloring my goatee some sort of a weird and crazy color. We'll unlock certain prizes and giveaways. Top donors and contributors will win prizes, and it's going to be a great time. So definitely stay tuned $1 billion. Yeah. I don't think we could raise a bill. If I could raise $1 billion, yes, I would give a large chunk of it to charity, but I also have a lot of really important things I could do with that money. Iago accidentally murking all the Heartless. Where are we running away from? I could have taken all those losers. Oh, we'd have been goners if Iago hadn't helped us. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Books. We appreciate you, homie.
Thank you, Books.
Big love, Books. If you won $50,000 today, what would you do with it? Oh, there's a trick. Have to spend it in 1 hour.
Spend it in an hour?
What would I do with the other 50 minutes? Within 10, I guarantee you, within 10 minutes, I could blow 50K. Easy peasy. DM Kirk! Thanks for lurking, buddy. Is that... Are you playing Stardew, Cake? We were just talking about that, dude. Books and Keyblades. Am I in a bookstore? Is there one close to me? Easy, I'll buy magic cards. Be broke in no time. Yeah, Danny would immediately go to the bookstore.
Well, first I pay off my student loans.
Yep.
And then I go to the bookstore.
Yeah.
Well, no, I only have an hour, so I'm not going anywhere physically. I'm going to stay home and I'm going to order stuff on the internet.
Ooh, you get the money exactly where you are now as you read this message. Luckily, I have my computer in front of me and I have access to the internet, which means that that $50,000 will probably be gone faster than I get it. First and foremost, I would upgrade. No, I would probably pay off what's left on my car. Which would take care of less than half of that right there. That would be just one phone call. Pay it off. Done. PSA 10 base set Hollow Blastoise and Arcanine. Oh boy. Oh no. I would just pay off the car because that's like the biggest expense that I know that I have month to month that I can just pay off and wipe out super easy. So that would be one phone call. That would take about half of the money right there. The rest of it, we go boom. Hey, buddy. Stream. What's that?
Why did you just go so Jack Black there for a second?
It wasn't intentional, but I appreciate it. Stream's going well. We're doing some Kingdom Hearts too, but hope you're doing well.
I just started in the community.
I see the community challenge has started, guys. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. If you want $1 million right here, right now, I have to spend it within 1 hour. Just buy myself one Epic Game computer.
Okay, I would find.
Very nice. So you play games, you stream it, and then you hop off and you play games. I love that so much, dude. That's baller. I'm not even gonna lie. That's that. When everybody jokes and says, living the dream, that's living the dream right there.
I was gonna answer the question.
So you can, because I'm gonna gear mine up. So Danny, you won $1 million.
Yep.
Right here, right now, as you sit. How are you spending it?
Okay, I have a question. I'm assuming the point is that I can't like buy something with a really good refund policy and then return it tomorrow so that I can go and buy myself a house, correct? Or like if I buy a car, I can't like lemon law it. buddy.
Milmino, what's the ruling on that one? Can you buy something with a really good return policy and then just return it so that way you can get the money back and buy a house? Or what was the other one? Buy yourself a car and just lemon it?
Yeah. Basically, like, I'm assuming I can't use that loophole, because otherwise that's my answer, is I'm just going to buy a ton of shit that I know I can return. That way I can get the money back. If that's not the case, like I said, pay off the student loans. I would absolutely buy, like, a brand new car. I wouldn't do a ton of research. I'd just buy, like, a Toyota that I knew, like a...
You have to actively try to kill a Toyota.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise those things stay on the road forever.
Yeah. I literally just sold my 2001 because I couldn't afford it.
Because it was old enough to drink and you wanted to trade it in for a younger model. Ooh, okay, so we do have a ruling. I'd allow it, but I'm not sure how many companies would allow big refunds like that. That's a good point.
I got it. No, I'm just gonna go.
Okay, all right.
So I would just hit up, like, a bunch of fucking, like, big item stores. So I would go to, like, Best Buy, buy 3 things. Go to Amazon, buy a ton of high price, like, a couple high price items. Yeah. I'm trying to think of other places that would have high price. Go to Brookstone.
Ooh, I have a Chevy. I used to have a Chevy. Brookstone?
Yeah.
I think Brookstone is only online now. I don't think you can do
Good, I'm buying everything.
There you go.
Let's see.
One of those Japanese cars can survive decades.
Obviously, I don't know why this wasn't our first answer, but I would buy a custom, like, gaming computer.
That was gonna be one of the ones that I had mentioned, yes.
Yeah.
Love to be bougie and buy a second bicycle.
Oh, yeah. No, I would literally just buy a bunch of cars. Right? Just buy a bunch of cars on whatever, and then lemon them all and get my money back. You have 7 days to decide whether you like
To return it? Would any of your answers change if it was cash? Like you have $1,000 of cash in here.
Oh, absolutely, because then I'd have to actually leave.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to spend cash online.
I don't know that I could get anywhere that I could spend $1,000 in under an hour.
I know.
I mean, we could go to Target and Best Buy.
I was gonna say there's a Best Buy
and a
right
Home
down
Depot.
the street. Yeah.
Oh my god, I would just buy out Total Wine.
We do spend enough money there. No, first off, if it's cash in hand, cannot put it in the bank. I have to spend it. Very first place I'm going to would have to be Best Buy.
Yeah.
Well, because here's the thing. Best Buy has all the electronics. We get the custom gaming PC, whatever brand we want. Hell, you could even have a Mac if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I'd also have a Mac.
Yeah. We could go Alienware if we want to, because I'm pretty sure you can get some Best Buys at Alienware. Probably not like their top end stuff, but like I would get all high end stuff.
I would go find someone in Home Depot, because there's a Home Depot over there.
Yeah.
And be like, I will give you this money in cash if you come renovate my entire basement and build it into exactly what I fucking want it to be.
Interesting. Good to know. And Milmino, to answer your question, the Best Buy is 5 minutes down the road from us.
Yeah.
It's very, very close. I could walk there in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah. And we would divide and conquer too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you would go to Best Buy and I'd be like, build the best fucking computer that you can. Oh, there's our one.
I think that's the second one, but okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, we just got an R rating. My apologies, folks.
My goodness, that's
but
fine.
did I say both of them?
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
You go get the best freaking computer you can find.
Uh-huh.
Get like at least 2 of them.
Okay.
And also buy Xboxes because we don't have those. Also, I'd really like a new Switch. And if you could get new controllers for literally every gaming system we have, and maybe some like I don't know, you'll have a good time there.
Can't stand a lore.
What?
Because she got a potty mouth. What about you know what? Let's flip the script. What about you, Milmino? $1 million cash in your hand.
What's the first store you walk into?
Yeah. Ears are in danger. from Danny's foul mouth.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm just teasing a little bit.
know.
I think the first one kind of slipped by.
I'm in danger.
At least I caught myself the second time.
That's true. Okay, well, 1 million your currency. So wait, does that mean that by default? Does that mean by default that Milmino loses because they don't have anywhere that they could spend $1 million? Oh, I'm such a jerk sometimes.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice. That's fine.
No. That's Canada. That's Canadian money.
What is?
Immediately struck by the fact that I'm in the countryside.
Mm.
I would genuinely like to be back in the countryside. I spent a lot of years of my developmental time in the countryside. I enjoyed it. Not like country, but like rural.
Country?
Crunchy. Yeah, it was kind of crunchy sometimes.
I don't know how I do living in the country. Only because one time, the first time I moved to the suburbs after living in the city, I was walking to the Packy at night.
Mm-hmm. As one does.
As one does. And I was like, oh my god, look at that kitty. And I tried to walk over to it and pet it, and I got, like, still at least 20 feet away. But closer than I should have been before I realized it was a raccoon. I'm afraid of wild turkeys as well. They vicious.
Wild turkeys are jerks.
They're not as vicious as geese, though. Nothing's as vicious as a goose,
That's
except
true.
maybe a battle moose.
Battle moose are just terrifying. Battle mises.
The Men You Want Moosin? And the Woods in it? It's from a bit, and I can't remember who did it.
Oh. Brass monkey would be a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. That's pretty good. I'm not even going to fault you for that one, dude. Man, these things are garbage. Wanted. Dead or alive.
So I briefly forgot that I took down my fence and just got really upset that it was missing.
Got really mad that your fence was missing that you took down?
You know, the fence I took down was missing. I was really upset that it wasn't there.
Okay.
Listen, Stardew Valley has its own drama, okay?
It sure does. Used to have a really cool answer, but I can't remember. Community goal. Karaoke night with the community. That would be a punishment for you guys, not a punishment for me.
You got a pretty decent voice.
I appreciate you saying that. That is a very nice thing to say to your partner. But it is also Liza Minnelli.
No, it's not. You can hit that, what's that one, like, belt in...
It's my toxic trait. I definitely hit that note.
Oh, yeah. I like that you determined who I inherited that toxic trait from.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, no, you can hit that note in Book of Mormon.
You think I hit that note in Book of Mormon?
Sometimes. You didn't last time, but you got close.
Yeah. I gotta warm up to it.
Yeah.
Like I gotta build my way up to it.
What are you? A large egg. Let's go make some mayonnaise.
Don't really want much. That's the song that she's talking about.
What?
You and me, but mostly me.
Yeah.
Brass Monkey mentioned it. House is too small. Renovate it. Gets bigger. But that's the song that she's talking about when she says that I can hit that note. Like, that's my toxic trait. Couldn't renovate in an hour? No, but you could
Pay for the renovation.
you could pay for the renovation in an hour. all it would take would be to find somebody who would do the renovation for you and just say, here's $1 million, pay for your labor, build my house. Or if I hire some bad builders, listen, you said do it fast, not do it well.
This is true.
I know. So yeah, I would definitely go, if I have to physically go to a store and buy something, I'm going to Best Buy. Love you too, Choppa. I hope you have an incredible evening. Thank you so much for tagging your buddy for us. It was great to stop in and grab a follow. I hope they can get to affiliate so soon. They were actually in here earlier. Ty Pennington to do an extreme go over 1 hour edition. That would be so unhinged. And I would watch the crap out of that show. Yeah, so if it's cash in hand and you have to spend it like ASAP, we're going down to Best Buy, getting the best PC that they have, getting the best hardware that they have for like networking and internet speeds and things of that nature, buying her a new Switch, buying us both Xboxes, bigger TVs,
And like the frames are hold on, what's it called?
oh, the TV mount.
Yep.
Yeah, TV mounts. We'd upgrade our mics and better camera. Yeah, better camera for streaming. Like ours is fine. It does the job okay.
Oh, and they have all those like either the games for PlayStation or whatever, or like the game cards. You could just buy all the like PlayStation gift cards that like,
That would be hilarious. Buy a new house around the corner, 2
Yeah.
cars. My setup would be sick. Hell yeah, Choppa. That's what's up. I do love the idea of having $1 million cash, just going up to customer service, just putting it down and be like, I'll take it. Take what? Yes. Oh, but also don't forget, Best Buy also sells appliances. Brand new fridge, brand new washer dryer, brand new dishwasher.
what would we do? It? They put them in our apartment.
Yeah. And then take them with us when we leave.
Okay. As long as we put like the old ones somewhere.
So could you in an hour purchase a house and the cars? That stuff takes a lot of time. So here's the thing, is that if it wasn't cash in hand, if it was wired to my account, yes, because the car I'm already leasing and I'm literally at the end of my lease and I have my lease buyout number already. So it's just a matter of calling up the bank that I currently have my lease through and be like, yo, I have the money. Take it. Car's mine. And there it is, guys. For anybody who is in the chat, whether you're a streamer or not, by royal decree, we beckon thee to the Kingdom Discord server. Please go in there, check it out. It's a lot more active than the Roll4 Gaming server. And we have a lot of awesome stuff. Blaze Tyler 10, welcome in to Roll4 Gaming. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you so much for being here. How did you find us, buddy? Or if you just want to hang and chill and lurk, that's totally okay too, because we are lurker friendly. Running around on the rooftops like a hooligan. That's one thing that I usually forget to mention at the beginning. Is that, yeah, we're friendly and we're a safe space and we're a third place and we want to make sure people can, be themselves and things of that nature, but we're also lurker friendly. If you just want to chill and do your own thing in the chat and listen to the dulcet tones of my voice as I play nerdy video games, that's absolutely fine as well. There's nothing wrong with that, and we accept you as you are. And if your family does it, then we're your family now. Make sure you show up to Thanksgiving in a timely manner. You don't have to bring anything, but you can if you want to. Big fan of sweets. So says the tummy. Button sits in front of you. If you press it, you or someone of your choice becomes immortal and eternally young, but someone random in the world dies. Would you press it? You can press it as many times as you like. Okay. That is a tricky one, because here's the thing. So many people are like, oh my gosh, immortality, be forever young, be like a vampire, all that stuff. The thing is that I've seen so many things. I gotta go take a nap, wake up, I'll sleep, can make it out now. But 420, bet. Enough said. Choppa, have yourself an incredible evening. Give the best to Mrs. Choppa and hope that rest of your evening is as amazing as you are, buddy. Appreciate you. Love you. Gotta go to the palace. What was I saying? I don't remember.
The button.
Yes, the button question. Thank you, darling. I have seen enough things in media and movies and TV and all the different forms that are out there that have made me question whether I would actually want immortality and to be forever young. And while I would love to always be in top physical and mental condition for my age while I'm alive, I don't know that I would ever want to be forever young and immortal, and I don't know that I would wish it on anyone else. Only because it can be ended whenever you want it. I mean, if it could be ended whenever I wanted, that's a different kettle of fish there, buddy.
Still gotta kill someone.
Still gotta kill someone.
And if it's like a djinn or something that's offering you this button, maybe someone you care about. So, kill me.
Yeah, and that's there's a wild clink in the chat. Yeah, and books, that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now. Like, I wouldn't want to outlive my children. And no parent should outlive their children. And I wouldn't want to... Yeah, I know I can press the button as many times as I like, but here's the problem, is that in order to keep a status quo of the people that I would want to keep around me eternal and forever young and all that stuff, I'd be whacking that button like, I don't know, 20, 30 times, give or take. Yeah, was not a happy camper. That's the thing, is that eventually immortality drives you mad. So yeah, as much as I hate the idea of expiring, I don't know that I would want to take it upon myself and also expose that to my partner, the kids, and then anybody else that I felt on a whim that I would want to keep around me for eternity. Give it to my hero, Kenny Loggins. Ah, see, there you go. You also have to take Afterlife into consideration. Abu. There he is. Someone who's legitimately good for the world, like Jack Black. Oh, that's a lamp you want to hang on to. There's no one good for the world. Finally challenged Jesus to Mario Kart. What character do you think Jesus would play in Mario Kart? He might let you win though. You think JC would let Brass Monkey win?
Yeah,
He might.
absolutely would.
You think he would too?
Absolutely he would. Also, he'd play like Luigi.
What's that?
He'd play as like not Waluigi, as Luigi.
Oh.
Because like,
Brass Monkey's saying that he would play as Peach.
no, he wouldn't, because he'd let me play as Peach.
He would let you play as Peach, absolutely he would.
He would, because he seems like he would have main character energy, but he really wants to let other people shine. He plays as Luigi. The
You're a
ultimate.
Yoshi guy?
What?
Brass Monkey's a Yoshi guy.
Sorry.
Ooh, deep question. Okay, deep question. Had a button that when pressed would give you a solid 100% answer whether there was an afterlife or not. Like it's an absolute fact. Would you press it even if it was an answer you wouldn't like? Books and Keyblades, I usually pick Link as well. However, when I'm trying to be...
I thought you played.
I was going to say, when I'm trying to be strategic... You okay?
Yep.
When I'm trying to play strategic and I just want to, like, teach the kids a lesson, or if Danny's talking mad smack, as she do when Mario Kart comes around, I'm picking Bowser. Because that's when Daddy comes to play. And also, Milmino, yes, absolutely. Even if it's an answer that I don't like, pressing a button and getting 100% certainty on the afterlife and what it entails, 1,000%. I am slamming that button so fast. Write a book and make $1 million. That's true. No fooling Jasmine, huh? See, Genie and Carpet took off to see the world. That's what Genie always wanted. So I wished him the best and all, but you miss him. Man. Yeah. Honestly, I'm the type of person that I will sit there and I will get analysis paralysis. I will analyze the living daylights out of something. So if I get the opportunity to get answers and I don't have to think about it anymore, absolutely. Zero hesitation. Even if it's something that I don't like, it's like, yeah, there's nothing. Sorry, you just wind up worm food. And be like, okay, now I know. I wouldn't be thrilled that that's what the answer was, but I'd be happy that I know the answer. Yeah, that's why I come here. The action, the people, there's always something going on. I mean, come on. I mean, you guys here today, right? For sure, Brass Monkey. Absolutely, yeah. One way or the other, like, knowing that would change how you live your life. There's no denying that. Place is full of surprises. Sora? Iago. Could be. Oh, right. He also apologized for all the trouble he caused. There you go. Guys, if you're not already following Books and Keyblades, make sure you drop a follow, turn on those notifications. You can continue to have all types of conversations like this. Although, all joking aside, Books and Keyblades, Milmino, Brass Monkey, Choppa, every name that you've seen in this chat is an incredible human being. No. You're fine, Books. Don't you worry about it. No, Milmino, I genuinely love these questions. I enjoy them so much. It gives me something to talk about other than just my normal nerdy stuff. I love that stuff. Books, you're 1,000% fine. Don't you even worry about it. You don't need to worry about promoting yourself because I will promote you. Books and Keyblades is an incredible streamer, very thoughtful person, very giver, very loving person. If you like these types of conversations, and cozy gaming and Dead by Daylight and all those other sort of things, absolutely give a follow. I think we actually have in the timed events that if you haven't already, to make sure that you're following all the people that are in the stream, because we do get a lot of streamers that come into our stream and they do a lot to support us, and we're so very appreciative for every single one of you guys. And we want to make sure that everyone else gets the same support that we get, if not more, because you guys are as incredible as you think we are. You are tenfold just for being here. And we love you guys so much for that. Oh, he does. Gosh, he's so sorry. He's shaking. That lamp. What about it? It was the lamp, you know. The one Jafar was in it. I'm going to leak from my eyeballs. It's better than that red indicator fluid that you get when you bust your fingers. There are like a million like it. Hey, I was locked up in that thing for months. There's no way I'd mistake it. Also, again, I don't want to project my Gilbert for Godfrey too much. We better go back and talk to that peddler. Right behind you. Yeah, we're going to swap out Donald for Goofy. I need more AP. Oh, that'll do. I got 3 of them right there. Want to play so bad and I'm literally big because my body's on fire. Ah, look, we speak about it and there it is. If you aren't already, make sure you follow all of the streamers here. They are amazing, just like you. Well, Books, I'm sorry that your body is on fire. I hope that there is some soothing relief somewhere in your future, maybe in the form of ice cream. Yeah. Absolutely. This girl is on fire. Thank you. Button sits before you. If you press it, you become a champion amongst humans. Every task or ambition that you want to achieve, you can do easily, even if it solves insurmountable things like stop war and solve climate change. But no one, not even your loved ones, would ever remember you or your name. Would you press it? That's a tricky one. Yeah, and honestly, that's the reason why. Like, I wouldn't want Danny or the kids to forget about me and not know my name or who I am. Now, I would be absolutely fine. But every time I start this stuff, I say it's lit, and I'm so ashamed of myself. Um, so to clarify, when I do good things, good deeds, good acts, whatever it may be, I do not do it for the acclaim. I do not do it for the recognition. I do not do it for the pat on the shoulder, whatever it may be. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Now, having said that, I do not care if I do not get the recognition for the things that I do, solving world hunger, all that stuff. I don't care if I get the credit for it or if somebody else takes it. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I cannot exist in a world where not only my partner doesn't know who I am, but my kids do not know or remember who I am. That's not a world I want to be a part of. So yeah, I'll take the selfish option on that one, and I'll be like, no, I'll be average and remembered.
I would do it.
You would do it?
Oh God, yeah.
I would have no idea who you were.
Yeah, sorry. I have the opportunity to end war and solve world hunger and homelessness and our shit. Ooh, there's another one. I'm so sorry. It wasn't the F bomb though.
You do hear Danny. She's full with food. Queen Mai, I'm gonna ask it. I'm gonna ask it. Was it something delicious and cheesy?
You have to.
You have to. You would push the button and you would do all things as fantastically as you could, even overcoming insurmountable odds. It was not cheesy.
I'm so sorry.
Nobody would know who you are. Your sister, your family.
Yeah, but I could also set them up. Because like, okay, in this scenario, I'm getting the sense that like it would be like I didn't exist to them, right? Like they're not gonna miss me. And
No, but you would miss them.
Yeah, of course I would. But I would be able to provide for them. I'd be able to provide for you. I'd be able to provide for your kids.
I'm not taking anything from a complete stranger.
No, you're winning the fucking lottery.
Wow. Definitely going with a hard R rating on this one.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, no, I would find ways to. I would just slip money into your bank account without you noticing.
And you do everything exceptionally well, even overcoming insurmountable odds. So, rules as written, you would probably figure out a way to do that.
Yeah, I could provide for all the people I care about, and they don't miss me.
Yes, I've seen No Way Home.
You would suddenly inherit a house from family you didn't know you had. I'd find ways, man.
I would just think it was a scam.
For now.
Yeah, it's like they forget that Peter Parks. And here's the thing, like I said, if I'm not getting accolades and acclaim for stuff that I'm doing, that's fine. I don't care about that crap. I don't care about the pat on the shoulder or anything along those lines. But
you could cure every disease.
Yep. I am not living in a world where my kids don't know who I am. and I don't have a
Yeah,
relationship
and
with my kids.
I think that's the difference between you and me. Don't get me wrong, I love your kids.
Yeah,
But I don't have kids of my own.
no, that's true.
I'd still take care of your kids, make sure they were taken care of.
If I let you,
Insurmountable.
I know.
Anyway,
If I could achieve anything, I could make another button. Would that second button allow people that you know or people that you want to remember you? Because if that's the loophole in the system, then yeah, bet I'm on board.
there you go. Also, oh, there's no rule that says I can't meet you and fall in love with you again and just be like your rich sugar mama. There's the real loophole.
But rules is, yeah.
No, you wouldn't remember me. You would just fall in love with me all over again.
But here's the thing, Milmino, and clarify on this one, every encounter would be forgotten. That's what I was going to ask. Every encounter would be forgotten.
But I can still meet you again. Well, you can still meet me again. I will remember you. You won't remember me. I just have to find you again. And on these insurmountable odds, I would be able to find you again. And I just have to be me. And then, oh, also, I have a ton of money. You'd fall in love with me faster.
No.
No, you would fall in love with me just as fast. But, like...
To be fair, I said I love you first.
I know.
Dang you, shallow. If you can afford it. Yeah, we can pay
I think I
you
won
in
this
royal
question.
treasure. Donald. Oh, there goes the eyebrow. Might I be able to interest you in another fine lamp? No, that's the one we need. Ah, well, perhaps I can be persuaded. If you bring me a treasure beyond even my imagination. Freaked out that a witch woman is stalking him. Absolutely. But you can only ask questions in that languages. Absolutely, I'm slamming that button. I'm slamming that button so fast. I would be surprised if you don't.
Yeah, of course
Your grammatical mastery of linguistics and being able to manipulate words and be grammatically correct still.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, understand the answer?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes well, yeah, because you would speak it fluently. Although it could be like a bedazzled situation where Brendan Fraser speaks Spanish, but he knows he's speaking Spanish, but he doesn't understand when people are speaking Spanish to
I
him.
think I just got it. Do I not remember you in the last scenario? Or do only you not remember me?
I don't know. I don't think we got a clarification on that. It's a good movie. Milmino, last button conversation where I wouldn't remember Danny. Would Danny remember me? Something say fit for a sultan. In the last scenario, yeah, you would remember everything. I would not.
Oh, yeah.
Treasure, that could be tricky. Yeah, the button presser remembers everything. Yeah. It's not mine to take.
I would suddenly
I don't want to
need
worry you.
a lot of brick for my house, my very huge house that I own, because I'm so freaking wealthy.
Oh, one day on the stock market. You wouldn't even need to play the lottery. One day on the stock market, you clean house.
Oh, you would need to win the lottery or something, because you're not just accepting money from a stranger.
Oh, that's a great question. Would you be able to purchase a house or have a bank account if no one remembered you?
Well, do I not have any? I would have legal documentation for existing. I just wouldn't be able to get like a referral, but on paper I'd still exist. I have to imagine.
All records of you would be gone. No name on
Then I
file
create a fucking
anywhere.
identity. And I would make my initials something else.
I give you that one. I give you that one. I do like your initials though.
Alright, DJ.
That's why you can't be in the newspaper. Alrighty, Iago, lead the way. You can count on me.
I like wouldn't want to be famous because I would hate people being all up in my business. But yeah, if I can do insurmountable things, the first thing I do is create an identity for myself. And yeah, play the stocks or do something to get myself some super cash.
Super cash.
Super cash. I think that's the technical term, right?
That's
Super
the,
cash.
yeah, that's the technical term for it. Is super cash.
And then once I have the super cash, I just keep like upgrading my residence
Mhm.
while also stalking my, in this universe, boyfriend, in that universe, stranger. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I get that I would like never be able to explain to my family,
This is a
but I'd
reminder.
eventually be able to explain to
Assemble the
you
weapons you can
about my
Mhm.
family.
This is a reminder. Assemble the weapons you can find.
Something has gone wrong with the button. Someone random in the world, instead of forgetting you, suddenly knows every single thing about you, even your darkest inner thoughts, and it's constantly updated like a newsfeed in their head. Would you still press it?
Someone random? There's 7 billion people on this earth.
Yeah, that's true. If it's a rando, I'd be okay with that.
And using my insurmountable odds, I could just make them think they're hearing voices.
Wow. You'd even be great at gaslighting?
If they were a danger to me, if they were a danger to me in my existence, think of, I just cured every disease on Earth.
That doesn't make gaslighting okay. Everything amazing you did, they'd know you did it, and no one would believe them. This is turning into a superhero and a supervillain movie. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Guys, we did run a little bit over. Do apologize, but I was genuinely having a blast. Thank you, Milmino, for those fantastic questions. And thank
Love
you,
those
everybody
questions.
who has been hanging with us for the longevity of the evening. We are going to raid out to a fellow Kingdom streamer. What if the all-knowing guy was the superhero and Danny was the villain? Ooh.
I just cured every disease and world hunger and homelessness and created world peace. How am I the villain? Because I drove one person
And-
crazy?
And
I
Hollow
didn't kill anybody in the last scenario.
and Halloween is every day.
What?
And he created world peace and Halloween is every day.
It's like the internet.
Yep.
Only in person and with candy.
Yeah, the power makes you go mad, Danny. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
All the more reason that anybody who's getting a news feed update on my mind is also going crazy.
Fair enough. Well, mostly because you'd have two voices.
But I'd
in
only
your
have
head.
power if people knew I was doing these things, but nobody's gonna know I'm doing these things. I'm just gonna make sure they get done.
My goodness.
The good things. I'm not not
The problem is that the more time she has to think about this, the more sense that she's making, guys. So I think now is a great time to just kind of cut it and call it a night. Um, yeah, we're all hail supervillain Danny. So we're gonna call it, guys. We are gonna raid out to our good buddy Jay Lavi. He is playing Beat Sabers, which I think is fantastic, and I wish that I was able to play Beat Sabers as well. I want to thank every single one of you guys so much for hanging with us tonight. We love you so much. And as your raid message, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. And remember, guys, when it's Thursday and the week is almost done, and you need to ponder whether you can spend $1 million cash in less than an hour or not, just keep rolling. Danny, anything you want to say on the outro, babe?
Long live Villain Danilor.
Long live Villain Danilor. Have a great night, guys. We love you very much. Stay tuned. We're going to be raiding out to our buddy Jay. Have a great one, guys. We love you.